This is a 1995 Fender Strat Plus Ultra. It has ball bearing neck things for the strings, and it has a quick release string deals that were done that year. Now on this guitar it has 4 pickups. It has there's a top one here, which is a blue Fender lace. It has a silver in the center. It has 2 reds in the rear. Now, what made this guitar different was it's got a special Floyd Rose bridge, and the whammy bar is different. But it also has a selector switch right here, and what that does is these under normal conditions, both of these pickups work separate with each other. But a flick of the switch will energize both of them to where they double their power. Now I can't remember if that is in series or in parallel. I think it makes them in series. But it takes a single pickup and makes it sound like a humbucker. And that was the deal for the 1995 that day. It's got a real cool blue clear coat. And on the fenders, they have a great weight on them, but on the back they have a cutout. I don't know if we can see it right there, but it fits against your stomach, which is right here, and that really helps because on the Gibsons, like this Gibson's, these are both the same on each side, and this cuts into your stomach. And they're heavy. These are very heavy guitars. But the nice thing about the Gibson, I will say, is that it's like a really good speaker cabinet. With these stock pickups, they reverberate and resonate through the wood and then bounce back up out of the wood. And it is absolutely the greatest tone I've ever heard. I really like the tone of this. And a lot of people have been saying, well, you know, I want to get one with 3 pickups. Well, 3 pickups are nice, 2 is enough, 3 is okay. But one thing you have to remember is if you're strumming down the middle here with your pick, you're always going to be hitting on the pickup, okay? And it's a pain in the ass. You have to learn to pick you have to learn to pick all over again so that you don't hit the pickups. So 2 is fine, 3 may look cool, but 2 is enough, unless you really want to go with, you know, the Ace Frehley. Each one of the strings on these guitars is, picture it like a violin. And you've seen how curved a violin is. Well, on the Gibson, as with a lot of guitars, you can set the height. What these little pins do is you can screw them in from the front, and they actually push a little bridge back, and they raise or lower the string. Now, what I've found is I've gotten a little string cut out, a little piece of cardboard that goes across here with the little notches for the strings, and I know the exact depth they should be, so I will put the little bridge string height deal on here and touch the bridge, and then I will screw the strings up or down according to where they should be. Now that's one thing I learned that helped me out. And with the Fenders, it is a little bit different. They have a screw on the back, and what that does is raise or lower the strings. That's a kind of a cool tremola. And all of these have custom pick guards. It cost me a lot of money to put on extra. I love to have them around. I love the smell of the guitars. This was my first one right here, which was an Ultra, and it's got a great a really great smell to it. And I polish them up and I keep them and I play them, and especially if I have a few beers, I love to just rock out and think I'm special, but I'm not very good. But you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. And the Gibsons are great for waking up the neighbors. Strings, I believe I use 9 through 11s. I can't remember the exact thing. It's been a while since I've had them out. But if you learn a circle of fifths and why the notes are where they are on the guitar, and how to play your pentagon scales, pentatonic scales, that's it, I'm sorry, your pentatonics, and play your blues scales with the flatted fifths, and just keep practicing, then you'll go a long ways. But don't listen to just one person who says, hey, I know exactly how to do it, you got to do it this way or not. Learn your own style, learn from a lot of people, and just have fun doing it. When I play, I feel like it just calms me down, and I wish I could play as good as, or as well as Van Halen, or I really like the lead guitar for Pat Benatar. He's really good. But I hope this video has helped out some of the beginners, and maybe some tips that you can use out there, and I'd like to hear some feedback on it. Okay, now it's back to building my Dio motors.